Hi, it's Kathy, and today we're going to make kale pesto with some zucchini pasta. So I'm going to make the pesto first. A little trick is to put your garlic in solo first. And run it for a bit. What that does is that allows the garlic to get all chopped up by itself, a little bit more fine. Then I'm going to add already cleaned and destemmed kale. I also have, today I'm using pecans, 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. And let's just start with 1/4 teaspoon cayenne. I love that cayenne. Gonna do a liberal amount of nutritional yeast. The recipe calls for 3 tablespoons, but I put more than that. Going to add now some liquid by putting in the juice of 1 lemon. And then the recipe calls next for oil. You can omit that and probably just use some water. I've learned it tends to do better with a fair amount of that. So we have all of our ingredients in there, and I'm going to just process it. You'll need to periodically pause it and scrape down the sides. Just redistribute the load that's in there. Kind of bunch it down closer to the blades. I say it needs a little bit more moisture, so I am going to add some water. You can do a little bit at a time, but once you've made this a while, you start getting used to what it needs. Yeah. Don't want to run it super long. You want to have it kind of coarse. That's part of what makes it really good. Now is a great time to actually scrape down the sides probably one more time, but I'm going to taste it just to see, does it need any salt? Does it need anything else? Love that kale with the tang of both the garlic and the lemon juice. Wow, that is really good. It's got plenty of salt, and to me it tastes fine. I would just leave it as is. So I'm going to pause now and set up for this. Hi, now we're going to make the zucchini pasta. I've chopped off both ends of each of my 3 zucchinis. And I'm going to use my spiralizer. Yeah, Raw Foodist, lovely tool. You could get it on Amazon. It's about 30 bucks. So I put my cucumber in the spiralizer. I've got my bowl here ready to receive. And then basically I push this way while I crank this. And the one thing I should do is make sure the feet are suctioned down to the counter. Now they are. Okay, so here we go. I don't know if you can see that coming out of there, but it's nice little spirally ribbons. It's going to leave the core that you'll still have with a little top because it doesn't go all the way to the end. I sometimes save those and use those to make the zesty raw tacos because they call for some zucchini. So it's a great one to make this today and make the raw tacos tomorrow. Here's that little leftover thing. Almost looks like a large mushroom, but here again, I can save that and use it in the zesty raw tacos. So I'm gonna just finish doing all 3 of these. I just at least wanted to show you one. And you see this nice ribbony pasta that it makes. And once you put it in with the sauce, it kind of breaks down the zucchini to where it is very much like a noodle, and it tastes really good. So here we are with our kale pesto on zucchini pasta. Looks really good. One other trick is to actually take a kitchen shears and cut some of the pasta up so that when you're eating it, you don't look like Lady and the Tramp with the very long tendrils. So I actually did that after the fact today. But let's go ahead and take a bite. I have not taken a bite yet. That is yummy. Seasoned very well. Has some crispness, but really good flavoring in that pesto. So now you know how to make kale pesto and zucchini pasta. Pesto can be made really with almost any green. So obviously basil, kale, arugula are some of the most popular ones, but you could try other things. And almost any nut. I usually use walnuts, but today I didn't have any. So I substituted pecans, hazelnuts, Brazil nuts, pumpkin seeds. All of those would be things that could work. And you can adjust your spices also to what you enjoy and make a slightly different flair to it. So here's to another wonderful meal, and we'll talk with you later. Bye.